So immediately after Ambassador Mike Huckabee is sworn in as US Ambassador to Israel, he's contacted by the World Health Organization, who start to tell him to put pressure on Israel. Have a watch of this.
Hello, I'm Mike Huckabee, U.S. Ambassador to Israel. This past weekend, Dr. Hanan Balkhi, who is the regional coordinator for the W.H.O. for the Eastern Mediterranean region, called upon me to put more pressure on Israel to bring humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza. I appreciate the message from Dr. Balkhi, and today what I would like to suggest is that we work together on putting the pressure where it really belongs, on Hamas, to give us the opportunity to open up those humanitarian channels. So we call upon Hamas to sign an agreement so that humanitarian aid can flow into Gaza to the people who desperately need it. When that happens and hostages are released, which is an urgent matter for all of us, then we hope that that humanitarian aid will flow and flow freely, knowing that it will be done without Hamas being able to confiscate and abuse their own people by not allowing those resources to get to the people who desperately need it.
So that's his video, and Netanyahu actually responded to his tweet saying aid that goes to Hamas is not humanitarian. And Ambassador Mike Huckabee is obviously absolutely right to say the focus should be on Hamas, the moral focus, the political and military pressure should be put on Hamas, not on Israel, and that they are the ones that are entirely responsible for what happens here and for how long the war will last. And to keep blaming Israel and focusing on pressuring Israel when Israel's just trying to defeat this terror threat, this security threat, I think is deeply mistaken. It's also immoral. Israel has every right, every duty, every obligation to finish off Hamas, finish off the security threat. And of course, one of the other things that I think is sometimes missed and ignored, the elephant in the room, is that this extends beyond Hamas, unfortunately. This is not just limited to Hamas, or rather, the Hamas ideology is far more popular, far more supported than just those who fight directly for Hamas. And that's been the problem that is at the root of this. The Hamas ideology of wanting to eradicate Israel has been at the heart of Palestinianism since its inception, since its cynical creation, as a tool, as a ploy to undermine and try and annihilate Israel. So, as much as, of course, there are going to be innocents that are caught up here and caught up in this, my concern is that we revert back to the status quo pre-October 7th. And we think, well, you get rid of the Hamas infrastructure and then things will be all right. We'll have someone else run the place. That would just be falling back into the same old tired patterns. We can't keep thinking if we just maintain the status quo that we're not going to continue to see violence, terrorism, and bloodshed. Dancing to the old songs of two-state solutions, and even leaving Gaza back in the hands of the Arabs and Arab leadership is a dangerous road to go down, because we know what happens when we go down that route. So let's see. Now, this is something that I know Mike Huckabee in his heart and previously will completely agree with. Let's see if he speaks out publicly for those things. I suspect he probably will.
Thank you so much for watching. To watch another one, click here. To stay up to date with all our content, click here to subscribe. And if you're able to, you can help support JTV to grow and grow by clicking join below this video, where you can become a member and get perks including early access to videos and private live discussions with me. But most of all, you'll be partnering with us on our mission to change the world.